Hello and welcome into Regis Jesuit High School as we are getting ready to go for a matchup between your Regis Jesuit Raiders and the Rock Canyon Jaguars. Regis Jesuit come into this game 16-6, third in the league, going up against 13-8 Rock Canyon. I'm Charlie Wood. Alongside me tonight is Connor Houtsma, and we are excited to bring you all the action from this one. Tip off to the final buzzer for the final regular season game of the 2025-26 Regis Jesuit girls basketball season. Connor, what do you think we've got in store for ourselves tonight?
I think it's going to be a good matchup, Charlie. I think both teams coming with a lot to play for. Regis trying to secure a spot in the top 10, give themselves 2 home playoff games, while Rock Canyon needs some better seeding, needs to kind of boost the seeding odds, trying to get themselves. I don't think they're fighting for a home playoff game, but they're fighting for an easier road to the Coliseum, like we all see. It's also senior night. It's got to be a big game for the Raiders. Pressure, not really, but you got to win this one for sure.
Yeah, certainly a must, not necessarily the must-win game, but as we all know, 2 home games in the playoffs, such an excellent boost for morale, boost for your chance of getting through, because not only do you get home court advantage, I should say, but you also are set up with an easier opponent and a situation that's more likely to put you in Coliseum basketball on the 6th of March.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it last year. Really, the death of the Raiders girls basketball is having to go play on the road at Legend. If you force a team to come play you at home, that's going to be huge. Home court, yeah, again, such a big advantage in any sport. Home field, home court. It's got to be fun. You got to want to win this one really bad for some seeding.
It definitely would be. And you mentioned that Legend game last year. It wasn't all seeding. You're playing the state runners-up, so it's a difficult game, obviously. But home field, I keep saying it, home court advantage is so beneficial. But if they do their part to get that second home game, it's going to be on the Red Sea as well to provide the home court advantage. Because we saw last year, round 1, hosted East. The East Palms team showed up and did a routine at halftime. So you just throw home court advantage out the window at that point. You need to bring the skill to get 2 home games, and in return, your school, your student body should be rewarding you with the student section through those 2 home games.
Yeah, you got to expect the Red Sea to call themselves the best student section in Colorado. It's true. You got to make it true for the entire school. I mean, we've seen it with soccer. We've seen it with football. We've seen it with boys basketball. We saw it with girls basketball a little bit this season. There were big showouts for games. That Highlands Ranch game, there was kids here. This is, again, what I think. I scanned the crowd earlier. It's good student turnout. It's not Red Sea levels of student turnout, but it's really good student turnout. The noise level might not come with it, but there's support here for the team.
Yeah, you mentioned the lack of the Red Sea being here tonight. Biggest game of the year for boys basketball over at the Jungle, Rock Canyon. Regis currently sit 18th in seeding. Top 17 get a home game for round 1. So obviously they're going to be fighting not just for a win, not just for league positioning, but if they win, they get a home game. And if they don't, it's to the mercy of whoever they play. I think the Red Sea will show out no matter where they play, but
you want it to be here.
Home court, home court, home court, home court.
Yeah, I mean, it's always going to make a difference in any sport you play. Playing on your home turf, playing on your home court. It's nice to be home. It's nice to just play basketball where you've been playing basketball all year. I think for the boys, yeah, it's a must-win game. It's really been a fight for second the entire year over on the boys' side of the Continental League with Shap. But you need to win this game, try and get yourself a home playoff game, which I've been to home playoff games as a fan and as a broadcaster. It makes a huge advantage.
Totally lost my train of thought. Yeah, you were talking about a home field advantage. You feel it no matter what the sport is. But we can only look so far in the future. For now, I think we should only be looking, 5-10 minutes into the future, 7 minutes till tip-off here.
Yeah.
And I think a player to watch tonight for the Raiders, I don't often say this, but I think it's Izzy Davies. this is her night. And while she averages 8.9 points per game, which is honestly higher than I thought it was, I'm not trying to throw shade or anything. I see her more in a ball distribution kind of role rather than a scoring role. But I think tonight she's going to almost be greedy in a way. She's going to want the points. This is her night. She wants to make the most of it. We heard in some of the pregame messages from former teammates, parents, but Corinne Watts, she said, drop 20 and get the dub. And I think that's exactly what Izzy Davies is going to be out for tonight. And I think we're going to see her do everything she can in her power.
Yeah, you got to ball out on senior night, especially being the only senior for girls basketball. Izzy Davies, you want to go out shooting. And we've seen that this year with her ability to knock down threes. We saw it against Highlands Ranch. We've seen it in the past. She can knock down threes at a pretty high rate when she's in the zone.
13 for 36, 36% three-point shooter. It's not the highest rate you've ever seen, but it's not an awful rate.
Yeah, not bad by any means.
Yeah. And like we said, tonight it comes with emotion, but it also comes with an extra kick of adrenaline, an extra special something. And we're going to see her give everything she has for this one.
Yeah, and I mean, especially as Rock Canyon coming out as a bit of a rival in all sports. I mean, definitely in boys basketball, there's been bad blood between those two teams, but you can expect a chippy game. It's not going to be as chippy as, say, the Highlands Ranch game, but it's going to be physical. I think it's going to be really fast-paced, and I think this is Izzy Davies' perfect game to drop 20. High pace, go shoot some transition threes. That's what all the Raiders need to do, and I've been saying that all year. You want to go shoot, get your transition threes, get your transition buckets. That's how you win games.
Yeah, absolutely. On the Rock Canyon side, though, watch out for 6-foot senior Mallory Spellman. She's averaging 8.4 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, 2.2 assists. I think that's a stat line that if Rock Canyon want to come in here and kind of steal one away from the Raiders, kind of rip their hearts out a little bit, that's a game. That's a player you want to feed. But at the same time, Emerson McDonald, another player who's just excellent. 8 points per game, 5.8 rebounds, 1.9 assists per game. Feed McDonald and Spielman, and I think you've got yourself a case to come into this game, especially if they can shut down Tiana Rogers.
Yeah, I mean, that's what every team's been trying to do against this girls team, shut down Tiana Rogers. It's worked a moderate amount. It's not worked overly high, but even if Tiana Rogers gets shut down, Chloe Miller's still there, Molly Shimmer, Izzy Davies, Celia Dangler. There's really good depth to this team. If their bench is good, there's reliable scorers, and you can count on the other four on the court besides Tiana Rogers to go and get buckets.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Tiana, who has 15 per game, but then at the same time, you mentioned Celia Dangler, 7.4, Chloe Miller, 9 per game, Molly Shimmer, 8.6 per game, and obviously Davies as well with 8.9. A lot of scorers out on the floor for the Raiders, and it's going to be an interesting one for how they distribute the ball and how Rock Canyon looks to shut down all five.
Yeah, I mean, it's really a five-headed dragon there with the most dominant being Tiana Rogers. I just love the depth of this team. That's moderate scores from this second girl to the sixth option.
Yeah.
I mean, you have reliable pieces on the bench. This team's also young. Obviously, one senior tonight. But there's 4 or 5 freshmen and sophomores on this team that will make a difference. Obviously, Tiana Rogers and Molly Shimmer are sophomores. Celia Dangler's a junior. There's a lot of juniors and sophomores that can make this team better in the future, and I think they will get better in the future.
Yeah, and you mentioned the future. Getting Angel McCombs back, hopefully next season, will, I think, also be a crucial addition. And I think with only the loss of one senior, which is a massive loss of leadership and points, it's going to be, I think, a fun season to watch next year, watching all these young players come in and leave their mark on the program.
Yeah, you got to leave your mark on the program. I mean, it's gonna be a fun one next year. But if you're the Raiders, you have to focus on right now. You got to focus. You win this game, secure yourself 2 home playoff games, which we've seen what can happen. People get shaken. There's a lot of emotions in those games, and if you can do that on the court, you've practiced on the entire year, practiced on for like 4 or 5 months plus off season. If you can secure yourself home court advantage. It'd be crucial till the Coliseum. And the Coliseum, we've seen what the Raiders could do there. There's been a lot of Cinderella stories. There's been a lot of clutch moments in that building.
Yeah, after tonight, the Raiders are 64 minutes away from the Coliseum.
Yeah.
2 games. But you take it one at a time. This really feels like the first playoff game.
Yeah, it does.
It's not the win or go home aspect, but we talk about the advantage that can come from winning this game. Definitely be fun to see what happens here. We'll step away for the next 60 or so seconds. I'm going to get a drink of water, fill it on up, so I don't lose my voice on you folks tonight, and then we'll be back for lineups and tip right here live on the Raiders Sports Network. Welcome back to the Raiders Sports Network. I'm Charlie Wood. Joining us as well, Connor Houtsma. Getting ready to go. Almost all the pleasantries out of the way. And getting lineups here in the arena, so we'll get those for you guys at home as well. Starting off with the visiting Rock Canyon Jaguars, as announced by Coach Peyton Hongaway. Number 2, junior Faith Miller, averaging 6.7 points per game. Number 15, senior, 6 feet tall, Mallory Spellman with 8.4 points per game. Number 21, senior, 5'9", Anna Spielman. Number 23, Nikki Sloan, a sophomore at 5 feet 11 inches tall. Number 24, Emerson McDonald, the senior at 5'8". And for the Raiders, number 2, Molly Shimmer at 5 feet 10 inches tall, 8.6 points per game. Chloe Miller, number 3, 6'3", sophomore, 9 points per game. Seeley Dangler, 5'8", 21 games this season out of 21. And she is going to be starting at the point guard tonight. Izzy Davies, the senior, the one and only, stands at 5 feet 7 inches tall, 8.9 points per game. Going to be exciting to see what she can do tonight. And finally, number 15, Tiana Rogers, number 15, averaging 15 points per game. And going to be just thrilling to see what these two sides have in store for us. This season, the Raiders averaging 54 points per game, with the Jaguars only 42.5. Going to be interesting to see how the Raiders use their 3 points tonight, 3-pointers tonight. 96 for 323 on the season in comparison to the Jaguars' 88 for 343. So similar in terms of makes, but the attempts are drastically more for the Jaguars. And it'll be exciting to see how all of that pans out.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it, Charlie. I think this is going to be a really good game. I think the Raiders need quality shots today. I think can't waste possessions, can't waste times going down the court. You need these possessions to result in points, and that will generally win you the ball game in most games.
Yeah, it's something Will Buxton might say, but if you score more points, you're going to win a basketball game.
Indeed.
So
it's the whole goal. Score more than your opponent.
I'm not entirely sure where I was going with that. So,
who'd you mention there? Will Anderson?
Will Buxton. Former Formula One reporter, current NASCAR reporter.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Kind of some legendary work, to be honest. Chloe Miller in the center for the Raiders, going up against Mallory Spielman. And Miller will tap it forwards. It'll be Rogers. Now Dangler, and the Raiders will start off with possession here on senior night. Davies now feeds Dangler. Davies trying to get open. Dangler taking it down low. Rogers, corner 3. No good. Rebounded by Davies. Davies feeds. Now Tiana Rogers. Rogers backing down. Puts it up. Foul called against, I've got it here somewhere, Nikki Sloan, her first, team's first. I've got cords everywhere. Rogers to the line to attempt to break the deadlock here, just under 30 seconds into the ball game. Rogers first. Will not fall. Rogers 49 for 80, 61% on the season so far.
Yeah, it's not often you see her miss free throws.
Hits the second, though. Raiders will take a 1-0 lead. So 1-0, 7:30 to go here in the first quarter. It's going to be with McDonald. McDonald gives to Spielman. Now back with McDonald. McDonald looking for space. Travel going to be called against McDonald, and it'll be Raider ball as they look to extend their lead. Rogers finds Shimmer. Shimmer bobbles straight through her hands. Recovers it. Gets that out to Davies. Davies finds Rogers. Tiana Rogers for 3. Bang! Tiana Rogers for 3.
Those are the points you need. That's in transition threes. It's going to get you a lot of productive possessions, a lot of high-scoring plays.
Goes out off the Raiders last, and it's going to stay Rock Canyon ball. To inbound will be Emerson McDonald. McDonald gets it into Mallory Spielman. Now back with McDonald. McDonald looking for somewhere to go. Guarded heavily by Shimmer. Foul is going to be called. Foul on the floor. It'll stay Rock Canyon ball.
Charlie, you got to wonder when are fouls going to become a factor in this game. I mean, we've seen high fouling games from the Raiders. We've also seen really low fouling games. I think if the Raiders can control their fouls, really set them up for success here.
Yeah, the Raiders are a team that can go either way with fouls, like you mentioned. Able to get this one off. It's going to be 2 points, and it's going to be no good. Rebounded by Miller. Miller gets to Davies. Davies, now Rogers. Rogers thought about it, comes inside. Rogers moving around. Rogers spinning, drops it in. And now Rogers up to 6 points on the night. Not 2 minutes into the first quarter. Ball finds its way to Anna Spielman. Spielman going to find a pass to Nikki Sloan. Sloan cuts out. Now it's going to find its way to Faith Miller. Miller back to Spielman. Backing down Rogers. Goes underneath the basket. Finds the pass out to Mallory. Spielman. No good. Foul called against Rogers. Miller's rebound will not count. Miller called for the foul. Her first team's second. So 6 minutes to go here. Raiders up 6-0 with 2 minutes gone here. Mallory Spielman missing her first. She's 41 for 59, so also rare to see her miss 69% from the free throw line. Spielman's second. Thought about it for a second, but decides to fall. 6-1. The score stands. Davies throws it across. Dangler. Now Shimmer. Shimmer loses a defender. Shimmer gets a bucket. Ball movement from the Raiders is looking excellent right now. Able to find passes wherever they want to. Here's the Anna Spielman. Spielman now to Mallory Spielman. Now McDonald. Back to Spielman. Spielman throws it across. Shimmer gets a hand on it, able to keep it inbounds. Now taking it down low. It's going to be Molly Shimmer finding space, puts it up, and a bucket for Shimmer again.
Yeah, beautiful Euro step there, Charlie. Defender tried to take a charge, and Molly Shimmer able to move her way around her.
Spielman to Spielman. Spielman throws this one into Hannah Allen. Allen gets a bucket. First from the field tonight for the Jaguars. Down low to Miller. Miller with the reverse layup and gets that to fall. Again, ball movement. The Raiders up 9.
Yeah, you just love to see when the Raiders are fast-paced on offense. It's really fun to watch.
Down the other way, it's going to be Mallory Spielman getting a bucket. Her first from the field. She's now at 3 points on the night. Davies swings it. Dangler, now Miller. Miller finds Rogers. Has some space. Triple team now. Dangler open. Dangler. Miller wide open. That's Rogers, excuse me. Wide open, no good. Rebounded by Anna Spielman. Spielman now Emerson McDonald. Now back to McDonald from Allen. Mallory Spielman. Hannah Allen in the corner. Ball shot by Miller, an awkward angle, unable to get it to go. Tiana Rogers on it now for the Raiders. Nearing the halfway point here in the first quarter. Raiders lead by 7. Davies finds the pass. Rogers thought about the three. Comes inside, driving, puts it off the backboard, no good. And rebounded by Hannah Spielman. Taking it the other way is going to be Emerson McDonald for the Jaguars. Finds a pass out to the corner to Spielman. Mallory Spielman blocked by Miller. And it's going to be scooped back up by the Jaguars. Maybe a chance now to make something of this. Put up by Allen, no good. Miller with the rebound over the top of Hannah Allen.
Yeah, Chloe Miller is just such a great asset for the Raiders. Able to get rebounds on both sides of the ball. It's really good, especially on defense with her blocks, too. Averaging 4.3 a game.
Miller, long two-point attempt, no good. Foul's called against Miller. Fair. That's a fair play on that foul. Yeah. Oh, my bad. Miller picks up her second foul. Aggressive here from Grace Burns as she's just checked in for the Raiders. Spielman gets this out to McDonald. McDonald now Hannah Allen. Allen to Spielman. Spielman finds the pass to Sloan. Sloan out to McDonald. McDonald driving, takes a handful of steps. No call. McDonald gets a bucket. And a whistle for a timeout called by Rock Canyon. "30-second timeout." Connor, what are you seeing here in the opening stage of this one?
You know, Charlie, I'm loving what the Raiders are doing on offense. It's a lot of transition work, but it's also you can get the ball inside. And when you can get the ball inside, it's such an asset to have your front court be as skilled as the Raiders. Tiana Rogers and Chloe Miller, just such an iconic duo already. It's been really fun to watch them over the past 2 years. I think they can be a really big asset. And for Rock Canyon, you need to start making the most of your possessions. There's a lot of been just chucked shots. There's no shot clock. You should try and save for a good shot and make sure you can drain them in. That's how you can stay with these Raiders, and that's how teams have done it before.
Yeah, no reason to play to next year's regulations this season. Shot clock being the new addition next season. 2:54 here left in the first quarter. Raiders leading 12-7. It'll be Davies to inbound to Mika Jones. Jones back to Davies. Davies back to Jones. Jones back to Davies. Davies thought about a shot. Double team comes quickly. Finds the pass. It's going to be Rogers. Rogers gets it out to Kyler Rogers. Rogers for three. No good. Davies gets a rebound. She's fouled in the middle of the rebound. And it's going to be Faith Miller picking up her first, team's second. Jones struggled to find somewhere to go on the inbound. Finds the pass to Tiana Rogers. Rogers spinning. Rogers off the glass and gets it to fall. Tiana Rogers. 8 points now in the first quarter. 8 of the Raiders' 14 in the corner. Miller thought about it, changes her mind. Ball is going to come now to Meadow Alpert. Now back to Miller. Miller down low. Rogers swiping at it, unable to get a touch, but no good. Burns double team. Burns no good. Burns draws a foul, and so she'll go to the line and shoot two. So it will be Burns to shoot two. Burns this season 10 for 18 from the line. She'll hit her first. Burns will go 1 for 2 from the line. Pretty on par for this season, 56% like I just said. It'll be Nikki Sloan to take it up. Sloan's going to drop this one off to Anna Spielman. Spielman, Davies gets a tip on it. Last to touch it will be Davies, so it'll be Rock Canyon ball. Molly Shimmer checks in for Tiana Rogers, so now Rogers and Miller both off the court.
Don't doubt Molly Shimmer, though. Molly Shimmer's high-level production so far this year has been really key on threes in the corner.
Moving around is McDonald. Is going to bounce last off of Meadow Alpert, unable to hold on to the ball, falling backwards. So it's going to be Raider ball, and another Rock Canyon possession goes for naught. Mika Jones. Jones trying to sneak through. She's going to beat Hannah Allen. Now it's going to be with Izzy Davies. Davies guarded by McDonald. Davies gives it to Mika Jones. Jones finds the pass. It's going to be Kyler Rogers. Rogers to Burns. Burns pump fakes, drives, puts it out. Rogers no good on the shot. An excellent ball movement created a good shot opportunity for Kyler Rogers and just unable to convert it. $1:12 on the clock. 15-7. Raiders have the lead. Alpert throws it down. Hannah Allen in the corner. Stolen away by Burns. 1:04 to go. Burns takes it herself. Reverse layup. No good. Overcooks it. And it's going to be rebounded by Alpert. To take it up now is going to be Emerson McDonald. McDonald with 48. McDonald gives it to Sloan. Sloan without much time. finds its way to Spielman. A charge against Burns. Burns doesn't even go to ground. Well, I suppose I should say a charge drawn by Burns.
Yeah, I mean, it's the rare situation where the ref calls a charge. I mean, it's a lot of backing into, which I can see how he got the charge call out of it.
Yeah, just great job there from Burns to stay strong, keep her ground, and then she gets the call. Dangler throws it across. It's Burns. Burns now back to Dangler. Seeley Dangler looking for space. Now Mika Jones. Mika Jones to Shimmer. Shimmer for three. No good off the front of the rim. Gets her own rebound, drives to the cup. Backboard and in from Molly Shimmer. Attempted a three, missed it, got her own rebound and puts it in. 10 on the clock. Raiders up by 10. Spielman, now Spielman. Spielman gets this one out. Sloan overcooks the three. No shot at the buzzer. And the Raiders lead by 10 at the end of the first quarter, 17-7. Connor, what are your first quarter takeaways?
I think the Raiders have come out with such a good game plan. It's a lot of transition basketball, but it's also getting the ball inside, using your assets. Tiana Rogers, Chloe Miller. It's great use of them. That's why the production's been so high this season out of the both of them. It's a lot of shuts both of them off. Welcome back.
Pardon me, I was trying to work with our setup a little bit here. Accidentally unplugged everything. So, back now.
Yeah. Again, just getting inside, using your assets, it's going to be a really big key for the Raiders. Obviously, it's been working. Up 10, you want to keep your foot on the gas until at least the third quarter. If you have a 30, 40-point lead, you can start to filter in the subs. But I think foot on the gas until the third quarter, and I think that's what this Raiders team will do.
Yeah, it's going to be about keeping the foot on the gas. The Raiders have struggled with that in a couple of games past. Pardon me. Yeah, it's about keeping the foot on the gas pedal, like you said, Connor. Spielman gets it to Anna Spielman. Spielman guarded by Tiana Rogers. Two pairs of sisters out here today, the Spielmans and the Rogers. Raiders have possession arrow, so they're going to get the jump ball in their favor. 17-7 the score remains, 15 seconds into the second quarter. Dangler taking it up for the Raiders. It's going to be Seeley Dangler. Dangler's going to hand it off. Tiana Rogers now, guarded by Anna Spielman. Feeds it to Shimmer. Shimmer throws it over top. Finds Chloe Miller. Davies open. Corner three. No good. Miller and Davies, the miscommunication there, losing possession. Back with Rock Canyon now. McDonald. Emerson McDonald. Now Mallory Spielman. Spielman throws it across. Anna Spielman for three. No good. Davies going to try and come up with the rebound. Goes over the top. Jump ball going to be called. Possession favors the Jaguars, so it'll stay underneath the basket.
Yeah, but he said, Charlie, I think you've said this a couple times this year, jump ball is not a bad – jump ball can really never be bad.
A bobble there from Rock Canyon. Hands the ball back to the Raiders. Good defense. Dangler. Almost a minute gone. Yet to see points here in the second quarter. Miller looking for someone. Hands to Shimmer. Shimmer drives. Shimmer floats. Shimmer air balls.
Just a rough miss there. Running jumper, it's really hard to get enough power on that shot.
Foul called against Miller. Gets her hands just tangled up there. Miller's not been a fan of any of the three foul calls against her. 5 to foul out. She's already at 3. Averages 2.7 a game. Not really what you expect from her. But we're going to see Kyla Rogers check back in for her. Oh, intentional foul? Technical? Did she say something?
Yeah.
I saw her cover her mouth right after she responded. So, okay. So Miller actually sits on 4 fouls now.
Does technical count as 2?
No, it counts as 1, but she also got charged with the foul on the shot.
Oh.
So one more foul from Chloe Miller, and she's ejected.
That's...
that would be a big hit to the Raiders. 3rd free throw made by McDonald. She made 3 or 4? No, she made all 4.
There was 4?
2 for the shot, 2 for the tech.
Wow.
And McDonald hits all 4. I think that might be the first time I've ever tallied up a 4-for-4 free throw on these stat sheets. Davies gets too aggressive, gets tangled up with Ainsley Carson. And Davies, first team's 3rd of the quarter. Really poor foul management from the Raiders. I don't think it would be a bad idea for Coach Case Medell to call a timeout and get started from there.
Yeah, I mean, you'll have 5 timeouts. I'd call one right now. Slow down the tempo. This team's really getting jumpy and agitated, and it's not going well.
Kyla Rogers comes up with a steal. Rogers taking it down for the Raiders. Kyla Rogers, now Tiana Rogers. Out to Seeley Dangler at the elbow. Dangler's pass is tipped. It'll stay Raider ball, this time underneath the bucket. There's the timeout that we were thinking about. 30-second timeout called by Coach Jordan Case Medell. In the boys game at Rock Canyon, they trail at the half 25-22.
Yeah, not good one-score game. We saw, well, you guys, I guess, can't see it, but the end of the half, Michael Price tried to tip it in, just didn't get it. Would have swung the game to a one-point game at half, which is very in the favor of the Raiders because they've been a second-half team basically this all year.
Yeah, keep you updated with that one as much as possible throughout the rest of this ball game.
Surprising. They're 6 minutes, 10 seconds ahead of us. Oh, I guess senior night.
Yeah, we had the senior night festivities here. We started about 10 minutes late, so it'll be Dangler to inbound. Needs somewhere to go. Finds Kyla Rogers. Shimmer was open. Now Dangler, 3 from the corner. Bang! Seeley Dangler for 3 from the corner to make it 20-11. The Raiders on the board here in the second quarter, and Dangler gets her name on the score sheet. McDonald falling away from the bucket, no good. Rebounded by Tiana Rogers. Finds Kyla Rogers. Rogers drives. Rogers at Shimmer, corner. No good on the no shot from the corner. Spinning, back out. This time the shot from Shimmer. No good. Rebounded by Emerson McDonald. Taking it down low. Dangler nearly gets the steal. Put up by Anna Spielman and drained by Anna Spielman with her first bucket of the night.
Yeah, Rock Canyon need to keep applying pressure. Seemed to have worked to the last couple minutes, but just letting their foot off the gas pedal, not working really.
Rogers making sure to keep that left foot planted. Rogers hands it off to her sister. Here's Kyla Rogers. Rogers floats. Rogers and 1! Kyla Rogers with a big and 1 bucket. Only 40% from the line, though, this season. It's not a guaranteed. It's not a guaranteed point.
We'll see. I believe.
Rogers for the third. Hits it. And completes the three-point play. Emerson McDonald. McDonald takes it herself, double teamed. Davies and Rogers on her. Now she's going to find it out. It's going to be Anna Spielman. Spielman gets this one to Miller. Miller guarded heavily. Finds its way back to McDonald. McDonald gives back to Faith Miller. Miller drives. Miller a handful of steps. Underhanded layup, no good. Gets her own rebound, throws it over the bucket, and rebounded by Tiana Rogers. Rogers looking for somewhere. Has Dangler open. Dangler thought about it for a second. Changed her mind. This time shoots. No good. Excellent boxing out there from Mallory Spielman. Miller. McDonald. McDonald over to Sloan. Nikki Sloan drives through. Puts it up. No good. Tips it. Finds its way back out to Miller. Miller mid-range shot. Airballed. Rebounded by Rogers. I think there was a tip on that one, causing it to fall. Kyla Rogers had Shimmer, chose to dribble straight into a double team, gets it stolen away. Miller puts it up. Miller gets a bucket, and a costly mistake from Kyla Rogers.
Just can't be having that in a close game.
Tiana Rogers has Kyla open this time, puts it up, gets the bucket, and makes up for it there to get the lead back to 10.
The Raiders can stay with this 10-point threshold going into half. I think there's really good odds to win. It's been great at closing games out so far this season.
That one's put up by Anna Spielman. She's going to double her total for the night up to 4. Dangler hands it to Rogers. Rogers coming through. Rogers puts it out. Kyla Rogers for 3. No good. Tiana doesn't end up with the rebound. It falls loose. Davies gets it. Tiana Rogers backs down. Charge called against Tiana Rogers. 50-50 call, and the ref chooses to go for the charge.
I mean, you can say whatever you want about that call. I mean, it's always going to go 50-50. It's either a block or a charge, but the ref just signing charge there.
I think charge is probably the right decision. She had her feet set, no movement at all except falling over.
Yeah.
Faith Miller. Now Emerson McDonald. McDonald taking her time, guarded by Mika Jones. Jones getting handsy. Davies gets a tip on the pass. Now it's going to be Mallory Spielman. Spielman puts it up. Spielman gets a bucket through contact. No call. Up to 5 on the night for her. Nearing her 8.4 average. It's going to be Tiana Rogers. Mika Jones bobbles the pass. Jones comes down, comes through, gets blocked. Comes back up with it. Gets it out. Burns puts it up. No good. Who's going to come down with it? It's Jones that comes down with it. No jump ball call. Foul called. And the foul, I believe, is going to be against Nikki Sloan. Her second team second.
Yeah, Raiders got to be weary of bonus here, sitting on 4 fouls. But I think Mika Jones, great effort, bringing down 2 of those rebounds and able to draw the foul, get the reset.
Into Tiana Rogers. Rogers' ball rolls over the bucket and falls into Rock Canyon hands. It's going to be with Emerson McDonald. McDonald gets it down. Faith Miller. Miller chucks it out. Finds its way in the hands of Sammy Petrie. McDonald goes up. McDonald rolls the bucket in. And she's up to 8 points on the night. Sits at her average. And this 10-point lead has shrunk to 4. Full timeout called by Coach Jordan K. Smadell, and we'll be back in 60 on the Raider Sports Network. Welcome back to the Raiders Sports Network. During the pause, Connor brought to my attention that I can't read. It's Mallory Spellman, and I'm not sure how I was pronouncing it that way. So my apologies for that. But we're back now. Raiders up by 4. Burns going to be fouled. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2 shots. I love how they've positioned these balloons right in my plane of vision.
They're everywhere.
Mallory Spellman picks up her second, team's third.
Yeah, balloons everywhere, even behind the benches.
More balloons than seniors.
For both squads celebrating senior night tonight.
Yeah, Burns hits her first shot. Went 1 for 2 her first time at the line. Goes 2 for 2 this time. Emerson McDonald, now Faith Miller. Miller, now Anna Spellman. Spellman down to Mallory Spellman, stolen away by Dangler. Celie Dangler coming down with it. Dangler, Davies denied. Davies again. Davies no good. Davies again. This time Izzy Davies on the score sheet. Her first point on her senior night. And the Raiders have their lead back to 8. Mallory Spellman goes up and gets a bucket on her own. 29-23. 1 minute remaining here in the second quarter. Dangler, Davies, Jones. Mika Jones for 3. No good. Coming up with it is going to be Emerson McDonald. McDonald coming down with it. McDonald goes Faith Miller. Miller gives it back to McDonald. McDonald fading away. No good. An air ball, actually. Rebounded by Shimmer. Shimmer, Dangler. Burns. Bucket for Burns. And Burns up to 5 on the night. The lead back to 8 for the Raiders. 30 seconds to go. Miller. McDonald. Spielman. Mallory Spielman with the bucket. $15 to go. Raiders up by 6. Dangler cutting through, puts it up. No good. Is there enough time? 9 seconds. Davies, 3. No good. Maybe time for one more. Ball still loose. Dangler's got to put it up. Taking her time. Puts it up. Leaves it wide. And so we finish at 31-25 at the end of the first half. Stick around. I think we got special guest Colin Mannion coming up for a halftime report with myself. 31-25 in what was an exciting first half of action. Welcome to the Raiders Sports Halftime Report. I'm Charlie Wood. Colin Mannion, special guest, joining us from the state championship soccer team. Colin, thanks so much for joining us. What's your take on that first half?
Yeah, I think we started the game really positively. We did well working it into the middle with our 4 and our 5. We're just always a threat in the middle, and so that left girls out wide on the 3-point line, and we just got to knock those shots down.
Yeah, it's been excellent ball movement from the Raiders, getting open threes, getting open shots inside the arc as well. Been feeding Tiana Rogers 8 points in the first quarter, but kept silent in the second. Do you think that's something the Raiders need to work on, getting the ball back to Tiana in the second half?
I mean, yeah, I think. Which one is Tiana? Yeah. Tiana did well in the first half. I think just keep doing what we're doing in the first quarter. Getting her the ball, and when she gets the ball, she attracts defenders, and so just leaves shots open everywhere else. I think another thing we're doing well is just the penetrating kick.
Yeah, that ball movement, like you just mentioned again. I think another thing, though, that's really hurt the Raiders in that second quarter was the lack of Chloe Miller. Picked up that third foul and then the fourth on the technical. So she's one foul away from an ejection. We saw Case Medell leave her on the bench for the majority of that second quarter. Do you think getting that 6'3" frame back into the center is really going to help the Raiders second half?
Of course. I mean, we did really well on the offensive boards. I just want to say like that. That's definitely been a presence, but I think with Chloe again, like she and Tiana are a dynamic duo. When one gets the ball, they just track defenders, and the other's wide open. And so once we get that in the paint, it'll be a force to reckon with for sure.
Yeah, an exciting sophomore duo to watch. But however, on the other side, Mallory Spellman and Emerson McDonald, both with 6 points in that second quarter, really fueled what felt like a Rock Canyon comeback. Stalisa as much as 10 points, but as few as 4. 6-point swings, both kind of from McDonald and Spielman, respectively.
Good stuff from Rock Canyon. I think, they really did a good job bringing the pace to the attacking half. Regis did well to control the ball in the first quarter, just slow the offense down, but Rock Canyon kind of put them off their pace, get the ball down quick, and then they shifted the ball from one side of the court to the other, and it left the zone with gaps, and they've exploited it. So from a Rock Canyon perspective, just keep making those backdoor cuts, keep swinging the ball. From a Regis perspective, I think maybe going to a man defense and to just stay on all the girls, maybe step off and let them shoot, test their shooters. I think it should be a really exciting second half.
It should be a really exciting half over in the Rock Canyon game, the boys' game. The Raiders currently trail 32-28 with, 2 minutes left in the – I just had it. With 5 left in the third quarter. So only a 4-point game over there in what's probably the biggest game of the season. Be exciting to keep you guys posted on the rest of that. Colin, thanks so much for joining us. We're going to take the rest of halftime, take a breath, enjoy the Palm Senior Night, and come back for the second half of action on the Raider Sports Network. Welcome back to the Raiders Sports Network. 31-25 going into the second half of basketball here at Regis Jesuit High School. It was an exciting first half. If you didn't join us for that, well, I'm sorry because you missed a good half of basketball. It's going to be a tight one here going into the second half, third and fourth quarters. Really going to be a fight to the finish line. Tiana Rogers on the ball for the Raiders. Burns, Dangler, three, no good. Rogers unable to get the rebound and kept in by Rock Canyon. That was Nikki Sloan. That's excellent basketball there to get that rebound out of Tiana Rogers' hands and keep it.
Yeah, Rock Canyon's been really good boxing out as of late. Just in the paint, dominating some boards as of late.
Mallory Spielman fed that to Emerson McDonald, who gets the first bucket of the second half. Rogers takes that the other way, drops in a bucket, and now she hits double figures. First person on the court to hit double figures. Moving it around, Anna Spielman, now Faith Miller. Miller drives through off the leg of Molly Schimmer, and it'll stay Jaguar ball.
Yeah, Raiders playing really good defense. I mean, let up that bucket first, but I like how they're moving it around. They're really good at closing out shots, not giving them any open looks on the outside.
Anna Spielman. Spielman throws it down. It's going to find its way to Nikki Sloan. Sloan gives to Miller. Miller gives to Anna Spielman. Spielman feeds to Mallory Spielman. And now it settles down with Emerson McDonald. McDonald driving. Beats Kyler Rogers. Rebounded by Sloan. Davies with a block back in the hands of Sloan. Three-point attempt from Miller. No good. Rogers draws a foul.
You always love that hustle, especially out of a freshman. You love that hustle for the ball. Able to take a foul, able to get dirty for the team.
2 minutes left in the third quarter over at Rock Canyon. Rock Canyon lead 40-38. Continue to bring you updates as we can. McDonald to Spielman, put up by Anna Spielman with a good fadeaway bucket. Up to 6 on the night now for her. With the foul earlier was called on Anna Spielman, her second, team's first. Schimmer gets that to Tiana Rogers. Tiana Rogers, Izzy Davies. Davies, Dangler down to Rogers. Rogers and one foul called, and the bucket falls. Emerson McDonald picks up her first foul, team's second, and Rogers to the line to shoot one. Hits the bucket, completes the three-point play. 13 points on the night for her. McDonald over top, Mallory Spielman. McDonald driving, handful of steps, throws this one back central, and one foul called on the shot from Mallory Spielman. Schimmer charged with the foul, her second, team's first. Raiders did a really good job managing fouls there late in that second quarter. Mallory Spielman misses the free throw, rebounded by Kyler Rogers.
We just got to test their press break now. Rock Canyon starting to get desperate, full court press here.
Burns was open and bobbled by Davies straight through her hands, finds its way to Faith Miller. Miller to Emerson McDonald. McDonald now. McDonald looking for a pass. Chooses one to Anna Spielman off the front of the bucket. Rebounds her own shot. Spielman gives it to Nikki Sloan, who gets the bucket. Good fadeaway. Dangler on the ball for the Raiders, trying to get something going. It's going to get to Grace Burns. A lot of switching here for the Raiders. Dangler still in a double team. Foul called against Emerson McDonald.
It's going to be a reach. It's the thing with the trap. You want to get that ball so bad, but you got to stay patient. Don't get too grabby.
I'm not sure how I feel about that one. 36-33. Raiders only with the 3-point lead now is as much as 10 in the second quarter. Rogers spins. Rogers with a bucket. Brings the lead back to 5. Now up to 7 on the quarter. Taking it down is McDonald. Now throws it down low, bobbled. Ooh, could have been out of bounds. Maybe the foot went out, not sure. Mallory Spielman, Anna Spielman with a bucket.
Yeah, both teams trading blows. You love to see this in a tight. It's just love to see a tight game. It's going to get entertaining down the stretch.
2 tight games between the between Rock Canyon and Regis. I thought I was getting another update there, but no. Tiana Rogers keeps the ball, goes up, gets blocked, and out of bounds on Grace Burns. End of the third quarter is 45-40 in the boys' game. Jaguars leading in that 2-score ball game. Taking it down. Anna Spielman Mallory Spielman, the one who throws that one away. Raiders get the ball back, a chance to get back to a 2-score lead. Tiana Rogers had Shimmer open, chose not to pass. Takes a 3, no good. 3.5 to go here in the third quarter. Taking it down. Anna Spielman for 3. Anna Spielman unable to equalize the ball game. Rebounded by Burns. Burns' pass is tipped. Kyla Rogers can't corral. It was a good attempt to cherry pick there. Now stolen away by Dangler. Dangler, her pass stolen by Mallory Spielman. And now back with Faith Miller. Can anyone connect a pass? 3-point attempt from Canyon is going to go. And we are all equal again. And just like that, all level once again. Emerson McDonald, the one with the 3-point bucket to tie us up. 30-second timeout called by the Raiders. You and I were talking about this at halftime, Connor. Do you put in Chloe Miller? And you said,
I'm going to explain myself. I say no. It's a tie game. Yes, I get this, but if this game comes down to the fourth quarter, you don't want Chloe Miller unable to play. You don't want her to just be sitting on the bench doing nothing. With this, you can get her in the fourth quarter when you need her. If there's an all-defensive moment, I just think you need Chloe Miller available to play if you want to win this game.
Yeah, I think if you want to win this game, you got to play Chloe Miller. We saw the Raiders fly away when she was on the court, and then as soon as she hit 4 fouls and came off, that's when everything started to go awry. Kyla Rogers for the Raiders, 38-38. 2:40 to go in the third quarter. Tiana Rogers, Dangler open in the corner. Does not pass. Rogers, instead of passing to an open Dangler, keeps it herself and spins into contact to go to the line. Miller picks up her second foul. Rogers to go shoot 2.
Yeah, Tiana Rogers, so great at getting to the free throw line. She just can absorb a lot of contact and able to get up and out of the contact. Whoa.
Hits her first free throw. Davies checks in for Dangler. And Rogers hits the second as well. The Raiders get back to a 2-point lead. First time we've been tied since the tip. Raiders scored pretty much right away. Haven't looked back until just now. Miller. Faith Miller finds her pass. Passes to Petrie. Petrie throws it across. Stolen by Shimmer. Shimmer unable to corral it until now. Now it's going to be Tiana Rogers setting everything up for the Raiders. Tiana spinning. Mika Jones. Davies. Doesn't want the shot. Kyla Rogers. Shimmer. No. Tiana Rogers. Puts it up from the line and good from the free throw line, mid-range from Tiana Rogers. 11 points from her in this quarter. 42-38. Throws it across. Nikki Sloan. Sloan down low. Sloan gets out a pass for three from McDonald. Well off the mark. Rebounded by Rogers. Here's Sienna Rogers. 96 seconds to go. Rogers floats one mid-range again. No good. Rebounded by Emerson McDonald. Under a minute and a half to play. Tries to get that one to float, and I didn't think it was going to go, but Miller able to get the bucket. And one, Miller's going to go to the line to shoot to complete the three-point play. Mika Jones picks up her first foul. Team picking up their second. Rock Canyon have kind of run away with the game over at Rock Canyon. 52-40 with 7 minutes to go. Oof. Miller misses the free throw. Taking it down the other way, it's Davies. It's going to be with Shimmer now. Shimmer, Dangler. Dangler, now Jones. Mika Jones finds space, fires out. Davies, corner three, no good. It's rebounded by Anna Spielman. Faith Miller. Miller trying to get past Davies. Stops herself. Picks up the dribble. Fires over. Anna Spielman. Anna Spielman. Now it's going to be with Hannah Allen. Allen. Where does she go? Tipped out by Mika Jones. A 2-point game. 48.7 to go here in the third quarter. The Jaguars a chance to tie it back up again. Anna Spielman gets it over to Petrie. Sammy Petrie finds her pass to Alpert. Meadow Alpert doesn't get the bucket to fall. Rebounded by Mallory Spielman. Now it finds its way. That was McDonald jump ball. Canyon ball. Timeout called by Rock Canyon. 30-second timeout. We'll take a 30-second break on the Raiders Sports Network. Welcome back to the Raiders Sports Network. 36 seconds to go. Raiders still up by 2. Poor inbound, but corralled eventually by Anna Spielman. Oh, excuse me, that's Emerson McDonald. Petrie finds a pass back to McDonald. McDonald, an ugly layup, but rebounded by Alpert. Spielman. Spielman has her sister behind her, chooses to go to Alpert. Alpert now McDonald. 11 on the clock. McDonald still down by 2 with 8. Mallory Spielman with 5. Spielman now Spielman at the buzzer. Gonna be tied going into the fourth, 42 apiece. Anna Spielman equals us all up once again. I'm gonna refill my water and we'll be back for the final 8 minutes on the Raiders Sports Network. All back where we started. 8 minutes to go. Nothing to separate these two teams through the first 24. Davies inbounds to Dangler as the Raiders try and get back on track. Chloe Miller back on the floor after sitting for probably 15 minutes of basketball.
Yeah.
Dangler comes up short on the layup, puts it up again, comes up long, rebounded by Anna Spielman. It'll be Spielman playing in the point guard there. Gets the pass to Meadow Alpert. Alpert down to Spielman. Spielman gets it back to McDonald, who gets the first points of the fourth quarter. The first time Rock Canyon have led tonight.
If you're the Raiders, you need threes at this point. I mean, it's not desperation threes, but you want to look for open threes if you're the Raiders.
Miller backing down Spielman. Poor shot isn't going to go. And so, once again, a chance for the Jaguars to catch the Raiders out. Here's Dangler. Hands wrapped up there with Haley Reynolds. Dangler takes it herself, misses the shot, but she'll go to the line to shoot two. And what's been a pretty slow night for her, only 3 points. McDonald picks up her third, team's first of the fourth quarter. Dangler to go shoot two. Dangler 61% from the line this season. And misses the first. 4 minutes to go at Rock Canyon, 54-46. The Jaguars lead. Dangler 0 for 2 when it really matters. Those are free throws you want back. It's going to find its way now. Anna Spielman. Spielman puts it out. Nikki Sloan, no good. McDonald hits the deck jump ball. Jaguar ball. Rock Canyon looking for an inbound. Oh, that was a bit of an aggressive inbound there from McDonald. Looks like she might have jumped over the line before she passed it. Here's Davies. A chance now for the Raiders to equalize. Izzy Davies, 6.5 on the clock. Now Shimmer. Shimmer drives. Shimmer, Rogers. Rogers, Tiana Rogers. Down to Chloe Miller. Miller equalizes the game again. Our first point since early in the first quarter. That pass blocked and stolen by Davies. Unable to hold on to it, though. 44-44. Mallory Spielman. Three-point attempt from Meadow Alpert. No good off the side of the rim. Here's Davies. A chance to break for the Raiders. A bucket they need, and she's blocked. No, it's going to be a foul. Davies to the line. Davies to shoot two. We're a bit distracted by other games going on right now. A lot to play for. Davies goes 0 for 2 from the line. 4 free throws missed in the tie game situation for the Raiders. 3 minutes to go at Rock Canyon. Raiders trail by 10. Shot put up, no good from Carson. And foul against Kyler Rogers. Rogers first, team's first. To the line to shoot is
it's a bit of
Mallory Spielman.
Yeah, it's a bit of a late call there. I thought they got the ball back there really late. So Party was the ref.
Spielman misses her first. She's only 1 for 3 going to the line so far tonight. Now 1 for 4. Hits the second. Canyon back in the lead. Davies. Shimmer puts up the shot, and the Raiders regain the lead. Molly Shimmer able to get one in the paint.
Love those plays where Molly Shimmer gets open, hits a tough mid-range shot.
Miller gives it to Carson. Carson gets it down low. Missed shot from Nikki Sloan. A chance for the Raiders to go up 3 or 4 maybe. Rogers stuffs it into the bottom of the rim.
It's a pocket on the rim.
The pocket. Thank you. I didn't know what the word was. Miller able to get a block there. Looks like McDonald wanted a call there. I didn't think she was ever going to get anything. Rogers. Just over 4.5 to play. Rogers, Miller, bucket. Chloe Miller with another one. Now she's up to 6 on the night. Raiders up 3, 4.5 to play.
So I was talking about, you got to save Chloe Miller for the fourth quarter. If in this case is a tight game, she's going to be the difference maker.
McDonald. Nikki Sloan back to McDonald. McDonald for 3. McDonald's 3 will go. Even again at 48. Full timeout, so we'll step away for 60 and be back on the Raiders Sports Network. Welcome back to the Raiders Sports Network. 48-48, 4:09 to play. Nothing can separate these two teams. It's Dangler with the ball for the Raiders. Dangler gives to Miller. Chloe Miller, now Tiana Rogers. Rogers through contact, chucks it past the rim, throws herself away in an attempt to get a foul, but the referee having none of it. Faith Miller. Miller drives. Chloe Miller sticks her hand up. Miller throws it way past the rim. Davies will get a rebound. 48 all. 3:40 to go. Travel? Yeah. That's the right call there. Tiana Rogers, I think she's just trying to be a wee bit selfish now. She's on 17 points, so it's not an unfounded selfishness. 17 of the Raiders' 48. But this isn't how the Raiders are going to win this ballgame. Anna Spielman. Now Mallory Spielman. Spielman keeps that plant foot down, tipped loose by Shimmer, picked up by Dangler. Here's Seeley Dangler for the Raiders. Dangler up top. Now throws it down. Davies for 3. No good. Doesn't get her own rebound, but it'll not stay Raider ball.
Yeah, it's 50-50 call there, Charlie. I think could have gone either way, and the call would have been thought of as right.
Yeah, it's a tough call. That's what they use video review for, I guess, in the NBA. 3-point attempt now for McDonald. That's going to go. And now Rock Candy with their largest lead of the night of 3. Doesn't matter who led by more, just matters who leads at the end. Miller through contact, fading away, pulls it back to a 1-point game. It's now or never for the Raiders. Down a point, 2:25 to play. Anna Spielman puts it up, no good. Raiders need a rebound. Anna Spielman comes back up with it. Anna Spielman hits the deck, and that's the foul they're going to call against Tiana Rogers. Rogers second, only the team's second, so not a bonus shot.
Yeah, if you're the Raiders, you need to hop on that jump ball. I mean, it's been really a lack of rebounding here in the second half. What's really been led to their downfall is just getting killed by second chance points.
Here's McDonald. McDonald on the ball. She's had a handful of threes tonight. That's just a bit too aggressive from Tiana Rogers. She doesn't like the call, but she's kind of just thrown her body weight into the back of Nikki Sloan. Raiders trail by 7 at Rock Canyon. $1:50 left, but Rock Canyon just sustained their second technical of the ball game. So a chance to bring it back to 5 and then get the ball back. 2 minutes to go here. Rock Canyon lead by 1. I'm not sure why Miller's decided not to pick that up. It's the lost possession for the Raiders. Foul called against Shimmer, and they've gone from 1 to 4 in the blink of an eye.
Arguably could have been a jump ball there. I mean, really gutsy to call the foul on Molly Shimmer.
Spielman, guarded by Miller. Very handsy from Spielman. Davies tried to get a hand in there. Aggressive from Shimmer, too. Now McDonald breaks free. Anna Spielman puts up the mid-range. That's going to go. And now 53-50 after Mallory Spielman adds on another. Full timeout call by the Raiders. Will step away for 60 and be back for the last minute and 27 seconds in the three-point ball game on the Raiders Sports Network.
That's big.
53-50, $1:27 to play here at Regis Jesuit High School. A crucial win 17 on the line for the Raiders. And they're going to be doing everything in their power to finish this one off. They need 3 points to bring it back level. It's Dangler. Shimmer. Shimmer now is Davies. Izzy Davies. Dangler. Shimmer does well getting open. Dangler just letting time roll off the clock. Shimmer, corner three. Bang! Back level again, 53 all. 53-53, under a minute to play. It's going to be Emerson McDonald. Interesting to see what Rock Canyon do. Do they try and run the clock, or do they try and get the bucket quickly? Faith Miller. Miller guarded by Dangler. Finds a pass down low. It's Anna Spielman. Spielman guarded by Shimmer. Dangler gets his hand on it. Doesn't come up with the steal. Nikki Sloan trying to take down the clock. It's going to be Mallory Spielman. Now Anna Spielman. Spielman to Spielman. Mallory Spielman with the ball now. Timeout called. Full timeout called by Rock Canyon. And over at Rock Canyon. Oh, my phone just locked again.
62:58, minute 05 left on the clock.
Not over yet.
It's not over, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, my goodness.
50 seconds now. It's still 62:58.
2 great games on our hands. 53 all here, 4-point game at Rock Canyon. Under a minute to go, though. I bet a lot of time wasting going on over there. Interesting to see how they come out now. Rock Canyon don't have the game in their hands. It's going to take taking time off the clock and a clutch shot.
Yeah, no one really has the game on their hands. I think it's going to be the fact of if the Raiders pick up a foul. You can't foul here.
No.
That gives them a bonus. That makes them shoot free throws.
Unless you foul quickly. Do you foul right out the gate? I think you might.
It gives you 24 seconds to go and have to make a bucket, rather than if you stop them, that gives you 10 seconds and you don't have to make a bucket.
Or it could leave you 2.5 seconds and have to make a bucket. 53 all. I think no matter what you do, the ball's going to McDonald. 21 points on the night, and she's going to be the one to inbound. 24.8. Emerson McDonald. Miller gets a hand on the inbound. Thrown back. Anna Spielman, 20 seconds. Guarded by Tiana Rogers. Needs to be careful not to foul. It finds its way to McDonald. McDonald hands to Miller. Faith Miller now with Mallory Spielman. Anna Spielman, Mallory Spielman. Blocked by Miller! 9 on the clock. Miller with the block. Full timeout call by the Jags. We're going to take 60, catch our breath, and be back on the Raiders Sports Network. Welcome back to the Raider Sports Network. 9 seconds to go. Nothing to separate these two. 53-53. Emerson McDonald to inbound. It's Miller trying to stop the inbound. Gets the ball in. It's Anna Spielman. Spielman puts it up. No good. Dangler with the rebound. 5 seconds. Rogers, 3 seconds. Tiana Rogers puts it up at the buzzer. No good. We're headed to overtime. Not done yet. Tiana Rogers with a chance there at the buzzer. Doesn't get it to go. What a finish that would have been.
Yeah, I mean, what you've dried up for.
Over at Rock Canyon, officially 70-60. Rock Canyon have won that one.
Unless a lot of people lose at the top. Doesn't look like the boys are going to get a home game.
Yeah. But it is what it is. They'll play away. They'll do their best. And maybe it's a blessing in disguise because now that you're not in that 17-18 range, you're not poised to play number one in round two.
Yeah.
Just need to pull off two upsets.
Yeah, 2 upsets. But it looks like they're either gonna. Looks like they're gonna play like East or Overland, or they're gonna play a league winner that's not as strong as them.
Yeah, it's been a great game here as well, and obviously not as intense of playoff implications as we had over there. So, still so much on the line. Both these teams. Oh my goodness. No chance to catch your breath here tonight. So, to start overtime, it's McDonald versus Miller in the center. Miller wins the tip. Dangler on the ball. Dangler. Rogers. Rogers bobbles. Roberts at the top of the key. Comes in, spins. Rogers, no good. Can't get her own rebound. Forces the jump ball. What a game. Just what a game. 3:45 to go now in overtime. 53-53. Here's Emerson McDonald. McDonald now Faith Miller. Miller passes it down low. It's going to be Mallory Spielman. Spielman gets it out. Three-point attempt. That's going to fall from Anna Spielman. That's a way to kick off overtime. A three-pointer from Rock Canyon, 30 seconds in. 3:20 to go.
Rock Canyon needs to become guns a-blazing here. Three's always all you want, really. Try and jump this lead out really big so you can cruise on out with a win.
Davies now Dangler. Dangler over the top. Miller gets a bucket. No foul called. Mallory Spielman sends herself flying, and Miller gets a two to pull it back to a 1-point game. A minute gone here in overtime. 2:50 to play. Throws it across. Picked up by Mallory Spielman. Spielman. Miller loses the ball. Davies on the deck. Jump ball in favor of the Raiders. A very frustrated Rock Canyon coaching staff. Dangler. Rogers. 2.5. Dangler back to Tiana Rogers. Rogers down low to Miller. Miller, Davies, corner three. No good. Who's going to get the rebound? It's going to be Izzy Davies. Davies, Dangler, Dangler three. Bang! See me, Dangler for three. In clutch time to put the Raiders back up by 2. Each team has one timeout remaining, 60-second timeout. We're going to take a break and be back for the final 2:12 on the Raiders Sports Network. Welcome back to the Raiders Sports Network, 58-56. 2 minutes, 12 seconds to go. The Raiders in possession of a 2-score lead. Rock Canyon in possession of the ball. Emerson McDonald on it for the Jaguars. Mallory Spielman. Spielman plays to Faith Miller, guarded by Dangler. Well guarded by Dangler. Finds her pass. It's going to be to Nikki Sloan. Sloan trying to drive past Chloe Miller. Nowhere to go. Gets it back up top. Anna Spielman. And now back Emerson McDonald. McDonald. Faith Miller. Miller. Sloan. Spielman. Blocked by Shimmer. Kept in. Not kept in. Great attempt from Shimmer. Gets the block. $1:39 to go. 58-56. McDonald to inbound. Gets it down low. Tipped up. Davies can't corral it. Thrown out. Three-point attempt. No good. Shimmer on the rebound. Shimmer gets it to Dangler. 90 to go. The Raiders with the ball. Davies blocked. And it's going to stay Raider ball with $1:25 to go. 58-56 the score. 85 seconds left. Dangler needs somewhere to go. Goes up top. It's Davies. Beyond the arc. Davies calls for help, doesn't get it. Now passes to Tiana Rogers. Rogers going to try and take as much time off the clock as possible. Needs to dribble soon. She will. 70 seconds. Rogers. Rogers still 65. Rogers goes up top to Davies. 63 seconds. Davies now Dangler, just trying to take the time off that they need. Davies chooses not to go to the bucket. This is true time wasting at its finest. Davies, Dangler. 51 and a half, timeout called. No, foul called against Rock Canyon. Miller's third, team's third. Fouls did not reset for the start of overtime. So the Raiders still one away from bonus. And now the Jaguars 2 away from bonus, trying to force a mistake here. Davies will inbound to the backcourt to Dangler. Back up quickly to Davies. Foul called against Miller again. Her fourth now, team's fourth. And just trying to get the ball back any way possible. 58-56. Miller sits on 4 fouls. Both teams sit on 4 fouls with 1 timeout to go. 48.3. Davies to inbound. Has Tiana Rogers deep in the backcourt. That's a foul. She's going to go to the line. Foul called against Emerson McDonald, now her fourth. 58-56. Rogers, a chance now to potentially put this one on ice.
Yeah, you make 2 of these. This game's really close to being done. I mean, 5-point lead, 50 seconds left. You got to think the Raiders defense can hold up.
And 4 for 5 tonight hits the first. So 3-point game. Now 5 for 6 tonight. They're going to put 2 back into the paint to rebound. And it'll be Shimmer and Davies. Blocks are full. Rogers. Hits the second. Rogers not going to miss those when she needed to. Under a minute, 43 seconds. Raiders up 4. Poked out by Davies, recovered by McDonald. McDonald goes low, doesn't get the bucket. Who's going to get the rebound? It's still kind of loose. Going to ground. It's going to be foul called against the Raiders. So now into bonus. Go Rock Canyon. To shoot 2 is Nikki Sloan. And honestly, if there's anybody you want at the line right now, if you're Regis Jesuit, it is Nikki Sloan. 46% on the year.
Oh.
What did I say? 46% misses the first. 32 and a half. Sloan's second. Took its time to go in there, but it will in the end. Rock Canyon take their final full timeout. 60 seconds. We'll be back for the final 32 and a half on the Raiders Sports Network. Welcome back to the Raiders Sports Network. 60-57 the score. 32 and a half to play. The Raiders going to try and see this one out. Davies bobbles. Davies loses the ball. Rock Canyon back in possession. 23 seconds, 3-point game. A crucial mistake from Davies has just put Rock Canyon back into this one completely.
Still need a 3 to tie.
Outlast on Nikki Sloan, so the Raiders will get the ball back. Looked like she wanted a foul. Not unprecedented either.
Yeah, Tiana Rogers on 4 fouls. It's 2 of your star players are on 4 fouls. This game could get really
Rogers chucking it downfield straight into the hands of Anna Spielman. I'm not sure what could have possibly been going through her mind to choose that pass. Someone needs to take the 3. No one's going to take the 3. The Raiders will not win yet.
0.3 on the clock. Do I put a second or?
There's nothing on the clock, and it's the Raiders to shoot 2. Poor decision making from the Raiders in the final 20 seconds. Bailed out twice, and Miller will shoot 2 to wrap things up.
Now here comes the dilemma. Do you just miss them?
No, I don't think
Actually,
so.
make one, miss one.
I think maybe just make both. Okay. Maybe not.
All 4 back for the Raiders. I mean, they're trying to lock this thing up.
Definitely can't miss this one.
Cannot.
Oh. Shot off late. The Raiders edge out a heartbreaker. 60-57. And what was truly a great game. Overtime win for the Raiders on the back of Tiana Rogers. Give me a second to count all these up. I have 21 for Tiana Rogers. A stellar night for her. 21 of 60 of the Raiders' points. Nothing to say. Just have to wait for results elsewhere to see the final RPI according to Chassa, and kind of just see how things shake out. Whether or not that second playoff game, should they make it there, will be here. Connor Houseman will be with you, I believe, on Friday for that round of 32 playoff game for the Raiders, which will be home regardless of other results. Thank you so much. Connor, if you have anything else?
That's it. I mean, this one, it was a good one. I mean, yeah, you got to wait till what happens around the state on rankings, second home playoff games. If this is the last one, thank you so much, Charlie. It's been an honor the past 3 years.
We're getting that second home game.
If I think we will, but if we don't, it's been an honor.
Well, thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Been a pleasure to be with you guys for this stellar matchup. 60-57, the final score. Thank you so much again for joining us. On behalf of all of us here, Connor Houtsma, Miles Damon, I'm Charlie Wood. Thank you so much for joining us, and as always, let's go Raiders.